Ooh. All right, have him halt. Okay, why is he turning?
I think he was originally trained that way.
Okay, so right there, you actually turned his fanny in by pointing at it and stepping toward it. Just took him back. First time, stay behind him a little bit. Don't walk out ahead, just look left. That's it. Put your left hand down lower. Yep, good. Now when you want to halt, make your whip quiet. Say his name, step out in front and lift. Great. Walk him right on before he turns. That's perfect. Don't walk out ahead of him, send him. Stay still a little bit and you send him. That's it. So if you want to walk behind him a little, you can, but don't walk ahead of him. Very nice. Whenever you're ready, you're going to make the whip quiet, get your energy down, amigo, and lift. Little correction if he doesn't. Beautiful, beautiful. What a difference. Walk on. So I'm not going to move. If I do move, I'm not going to back up. So right here, I didn't tell him to look at me or face me. I look where I'm going, just like if I ride him, and I'm sending him. Good boy. So if I walk, I'm walking behind him or toward him or to his shoulder, but I'm never backing up. Ever. So this is my circle. So when you say you think another trainer taught him to do that, this could be, but if I say go that way, that's pretty simple. Yeah. Language. He does that to make you stop lunging him. He goes, if I turn and face her and threaten her, she won't lunge me. I can lunge her. I can make her. So horses do what works. That's worked for him reliably. I'm saying what part to get your front end out of my space. Don't forget. Walk on. I'm looking where I want him to go. Follow a feel. Go that way. Go that way. This door is shut. I'm going to step toward that shoulder. Good boy. Look where I want him to go. He's so programmed to turning in and facing you and making your feet walk back up. When it doesn't work reliably, he's going to say, you know what? It's a lot easier just to go that way. Because I ain't backing down. Good. Walk on. That's right. So when he does the thing, all of my energy's down. Now he might say, well, I'm going to go, but Mom, I'm going to go fast. Well, all I'm doing is asking him to walk. I didn't ask you to stop. Good. I didn't ask you to trot. That's the wrong way. I'm looking this way. Pressure's here. Release the pressure when you do the right thing. Good boy. Good. And then whenever you go a lap, then you can ask him to halt. Whoa. Very good. Very good. And then walk on.
Walk on.
Good. And then tap the ground. Yep. And if he doesn't, you tap his bum. So the first thing that she did when she wanted to have him halt was put the whip down. And that's his first cue that she's going to be asking him to halt to take the pressure off. So you can ask him to halt again. Go through your steps.
And whoa.
Okay. Good. See if you can back him up from there. No, just wiggle the rope. There, and then exhale, pressure down. Good job. And now see if you can change his direction. By standing right where you are, what would you do? You got to switch your whip in the other hand. Yeah. He's waiting for you. Good. And look. That's it. This is her first time, so I didn't give her any direction on switching except she watched me a second, so I'll show her. And then see if you can make him trot just one lap. So you're going to tell him to trot up. You can spank the ground. Look where you want him to go. Yep. Oh, he goes, I'm not going to do it. Choke up on your line in your right hand. Look. Spank the ground and step out and point that whip behind his front leg. Yeah, push him out. Yep. And then you can ask him to walk. Just let your energy down and wiggle that rope. Yeah, don't let him turn in. Yep. We don't want him to turn in and face unless we ask him. Yep. And while he's already walking, you're going to pull his face and put the butt end toward his hip. No, don't switch hands. Yes. So try it. Now send him the other way and try it again. The actions together. That's it. And back him up. Wiggle that rope and back him up. That was great. Excellent. Your eyes aren't looking at the hip.
Oh, hip.
There you go. That's it. Good. Send him at a trot and then change his direction. Then you're going to pull his face and drive the hip with the butt end. Look, yes, and back him up. And the only thing is just keep that right hand in front of you when you do it next time.
Okay.
That was good. Good look. So when you change direction, you're going to step with your right leg toward his hip, and you're going to point the butt end of that toward his hip. Yeah, that's it. Good job. Very good. Reel him up and give him a pet.
Okay.
And your energy's down. He's like, enough. Pull his face and drive his hip away. Look at his hip. Back him up. And you can use the butt end of the whip to change his direction. Switch hands. He goes, I'll do it for you. Well, you're doing fine. It's best to learn on a horse that knows this for you to get your technique down. Try change his direction with the butt end. That's correct, but you're looking at his head. Pull his head, drive his hip away. Yep, back him up one. Now take your time and switch your hands. Look right. That's it. I want you to stop him right in the middle of them next orange cones.
Okay.
Your whip is up. There you go. No. Your whip wasn't supposed to be up. That's why he didn't stop, because your whip was up.
All right.
Send him back through, and then have him halt in the middle of the next cones. You got to shorten that line. Look at his hip. That's it. Back him up. Look to your next ones, and you're going to stop him right in the middle. So right before he gets there, you're going to say his name, put the stick down, lift for a hoe. That's it. Because if you pull, then you pull him into you. And try and lunge her over to the poles, then have her back through them. Good. And you can pause, take your time, and do it a step at a time. Yep. There we go. And you can let her rest there, and so she knows she's done right, and then finish it. Okay, so then back her through. Always making sure that she's staying straight, because if we send the horse somewhere, it's our job to keep him safe. We can't say, go through these poles and I'm going to make you knock your legs on them. Good. Very nice. Good job. And of course before this, so everybody doesn't think Jane is perfect, she had a little difficulties, but she worked it out. And this is the product of her working it out. They're getting on the same page. And Kachina's understanding where Jane wants her to go. Continue. Yep, back. So you're going to back her all the way through those poles. And once she gets through, then you can send her to the orange cones. Come on, today. Don't stop. 1, 2, sucks to be you. Side to side, and then you throw that line out to her face with your other hand if she doesn't back. Tell her back. There you go. You got to go a little bit toward her. Yep. Back. Good. Get 2 more steps. Back. 1 more step, because she took small ones. You want to make sure she clears them poles before you send her to the right.
Not enough?
1 more step. There. Now look where you want her to go and make sure she doesn't crash into those poles. Twirl the rope toward her shoulder. Look where you want her to go. Good. Look right through those cones. Send her all the way through those cones, a half a lap, and then change her direction and send her back the other way. So you're going to pull her head, look at her hip. Back her up a little bit so she doesn't come into your space. Yep. Now switch hands and send her back through the cones and then to the poles again. Look where you want her to go. Yeah, you can come back here.
I'm just going to put her.
Yep.
Okay, now the whole horse. All right, so I'm going to go. Good girl. Well, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think she trusts me a little bit more now because she's more easily going back.
Yeah. Good job. Is that sun that's coming out?
I know,
Oh
it's
my
so
goodness. She's like, I'm trying to nap in between. You're waking me up every time.
I'm glad that she's relaxing me, though.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Instead of, am I gonna break my leg with, because this woman's sending me to hit this damn bar here?
All right, so now when you go through there, you're gonna come where I am and go through these blue barrels, okay? So go through those and then come over here. Look where you're going next, yep. And as soon as you go through those blue barrels, you can, yeah, you can turn her around and head right back through them. If you can.
Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't want her to do that. Now what am I doing?
Turn her around and go right back through the blue barrel. Oh, that's fine. Just keep going.
I can do it.
I got a suggestion to teach people how to do this wiggle the rope to back the horse up, because it does require a little bit of talent, not too much. But so I pretend I have a horse on the end of there. The reason why I don't use a horse at first is we don't need to punish him while we're learning. So this is how I ask him. Finger on the rope. 1, 2. That's the video. All right? It's easy to remember. All right, so a lot of people will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't give them 10 chances, okay? When a horse asks another horse to back up, he pauses, 1, 2, boom, okay? He doesn't go, are you ready? You ready? All right, so it's 1, 2, free hand comes up, lets the hammer down. So we don't want to use the same hand because I can't take that back. When I use the same hand, 1, 2, and I do like this, I can't stop it. With here, I can stop it. And that's how we do it, and then we put a horse in here once we've perfected.
Her hip. Drive it, yep. Back her up. And now send her the other way. You stay put. That's it. All the way to the fence. Get her over that fence. All right, and then you're going to pull her head and look at her hip. And stay put. Back her up now. Wiggle that rope and step toward her. Step toward her. That's it. Exhale. Now you're going to send her the other way. You don't want any tension in that. Back her up. Back her up. You got to look where you want her going. That's it, not at her. Step toward her, overhand twirl. You stay put. Look where you want her to go. Pull her head. Now step toward her hip. Now wiggle that rope to back her up. Go with her. This is little Felina. It's the black and white paint, and the video's baby. Here I'm showing without the whip, sending her. Looking where I want her to go. When I want to halt, I'm going to step out in front of the drive line and lift my line. Go pet her before she starts to turn in. Send her. As soon as she goes, I leave her alone. I don't keep flagging the tail of the rope. There I pushed her out by slowing down the face and driving toward right behind her front leg. And here, disengaging her hindquarters. Switch hands, look, lead out with my right hand, and only twirl if I need to. So we want them soft in their face and listening. Right here, I'm going to slow them. Turn in. Look where I want to go. Here I'm going to pull his head, drive his hip, drive his hip. So this horse is a yearling, and first time doing this, and I am bite
make a motion to bite with my teeth, not actually bite him toward his hip, to get that hindquarters disengaged. So he has to wait for a command. So we're teaching him to be soft in his face, follow the feel. The pressure goes away when he follows the feel. This is a really good task to teach horses. Get some fine-tuned communication. I can walk here a little bit, choke up that, fall the wrong way. Roll down, run it. Where I want to go. Right here, pull the head, drive the hip. Okay, so you got to be subtle, not too heavy on the whip, leading him moment by moment.
Wow.
We just had a conversation about turning in and facing me on this direction. This is the harder direction. But many horses have a lot of tricks up their sleeves on how to get humans to not lunge them. So if you can turn them this way and make them yield without their shoulder touching you, then when they turn in on the lunge, you have a counter move.
It's so easy. That's the way. Good boy.
Driving the shoulder off so he doesn't crowd me. And I bite at it. Keep putting pressure on that until he gets that hindquarters away, and then ask him to back up. But I can't back him up unless that hindquarters is where I can't see it. Otherwise he can drag me.
I would be too if I were him. You can do this.
This is a horse I never worked with before, as is most of my jobs when I go out to our session. And I think I was there to get him to load on the trailer, but I find so many holes with the leading and following the feel. And if I ask him to get his butt over when he throws it out to the side to avoid loading, if he doesn't understand to yield, it's not going to be very helpful. But if I teach him a few things away from the trailer, and to lunge nicely, disengage a hindquarter, change direction, back up, all those things are useful for a problem loader. But these are problems that are encountered when you're trying to lunge a horse. So halting on the circle and turning in are two totally different cues. One shouldn't confuse the other.
The move. So you're looking to the left because you're going left. Yep. Push him into a trot. Trot up. And let him trot half a lap. Trot on, good boy. And then shut him down. Pull his face, drive his hip. Pull and release. Don't keep going at the hip. So you just did a few extra twirls at the hip that you didn't need to do. Let him know he's a good boy. Just take your energy down. Feed him out some rope so he can get away from you. And drop your energy. Blow your air out. Look where you want to go. That's it. Push him into a nice easy trot. Trot up. Look left. Look left. That's it. Good boy. And shut him down as soft as you can. You got to let go with that left hand. Pull and give back. Pull and give back. Okay, now you should put his head away from yours. We're gonna work.
Mocha. I lunged him probably 2 years ago, and I don't because he bolts on the lunge line. So Cathie is working him in the larger arena where he normally would bolt.
Look at where I'm going. Feeding him out enough rope to get there. Now I'm looking at my next obstacle. I didn't ask for that. Just walk. Good. Good. That's the way. I got to get him to where I want to go. I didn't ask for speed. I just asked him to walk. Good. I'm going to change direction. I need to get him over there, and I want him looking to me, head into me, but shoulder off. So head in, head in. So I don't want him crowding me. He's not allowed to move my feet. And when I asked him to get away from me, I pushed till he got away from me. Good boy. That's it. Mocha and move. Good. Walk on. So once I have control of the walk, then I will trot. Mocha and move. Good. Walk on. Good boy. Mocha and move. Good boy. Now we're going to trot. We're going to transition right down to a walk from there to there. Trot. Trot up. And walk. I need to push him to get out to there. Good boy. So it helps having the obstacles so he goes, oh, I know where we're going. We're not just running around in circles or they're, flagging me with the whip constantly.
Exactly, yeah.
Good boy. Want his head in. Ask him to trot up, and then walk. Good, walk on. That's the way. Change direction. Back. Good boy. Walk on, tap the ground, reach out and touch him. If he doesn't, trot up. Good. I didn't ask for that, not yet. Change his direction. stiff toward him. Good boy, Trotta. Oh.